Klein, on the topic of finance yet again, because as I said in our previous videos, it is important to you. It means a world of difference to you if the City of Winnipeg improves how we budget your tax dollars. Look, services have dropped. You know it, and I know it. Your water and sewer rates have increased year after year. There was one year, the first year I was in office, just a couple of years ago, we managed to stop the rate increase. Guess what happened the year after that? You didn't hear about this in the media. You don't see headlines about this, and you certainly don't see social media posts from all the members of council talking about this. You know what happened? They changed how water rates went in. They moved a motion so that it wasn't a part of the budget, and they actually moved a motion for 4 or 5 years of rate increases to be pre-approved before the budget. So that when it came budget time, they could say, we don't have an increase in our water and sewer rates. But they don't say, we just did them a month ago. And they've already been approved. So no new increases is what they say. Don't you love politics? Why is that okay? Why do some people hear that and go, oh, great? Because they hide this from you. It's manipulation in communications. That's really what that is. So recently, I put on my Facebook page and had a lot of comments. By the way, thank you. There were a lot of very good comments. There were some that it's like, okay, calm down. But there was a lot of good comments on that Facebook page that talked about the salaries of the City of Winnipeg, because the documents came out to show the wages for the top, I don't know how many people in the City of Winnipeg. And we only showed wages of people that make over $75,000 a year. It's not a bad income. And there was 16 or 17 pages like this, indicating people who made over $75,000 a year, starting at almost $300,000 a year for the Chief of Police. There is certainly justification for paying for a job well done. And you want to motivate employees to do better. But we're talking about taxpayer dollars here. And we're talking about a lack of accountability in many of these roles and responsibilities. I think if you're going to be in charge of a department, and what we would have done in the private sector is you're going to get a base salary, and then you're going to get quarterly bonuses based on how well you're doing to budget. That was for both revenues generated and expense control. We also had milestones that had to be hit during any given year for executives. And that's how they made their money, because they were meeting these performance milestones. And it worked. Really, we could turn around and say, look, we're going to base a lot of this on your performance. How well are you doing for the City of Winnipeg? How well are you improving quality of life in the City of Winnipeg? Maybe it's expense control. Maybe it's revenue generating. Maybe it's the number of roads that get fixed. What about a reduction in wait times at 311? If wait times go down, customers, what about a reduction in the number of potholes that remain outstanding in any given year? There's all kinds of variables you could add into that. No, that's just my thoughts on this. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about the wages at the City of Winnipeg? And I know it's easy to beat up on people because they make money. Let's take that aside. What's a better way of managing your money when it comes to wages? Do you like the idea of performance platforms they have to hit to get a bonus? Is that one way to do that? Some NHL players have bonuses worked into their contract. If they meet many of the milestones, then they'll make the money that we hear about in the news all the time. But if they don't get as much. There are certain milestones they don't hit. They don't get the money that was talked about in the media. Can we do that? Can we run that same type of system within the City of Winnipeg, and will that improve the service level that we provide to you? I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the messages here on YouTube or on Facebook, or send me an email, kevin@kevinklein.ca.